So what I talked about with JUnit creating a new instance for each method is a default behavior. Let's say you don't like it, right? You want JUnit to create one instance for all your methods. Maybe you have some legacy code and you're putting things in member variables and depending on it, doing all that bad stuff, and you need some kind of a crutch to have this work until you get to refactoring it eventually, all right? In order to do that, you can essentially have it change its behavior, all right? So here's how you do it. So the behavior is using what's called TestInstance creation, all right? So this is the default behavior. New instance is created for every test, and this is equivalent to you putting an annotation on top of a test called TestInstance, all right? This TestInstance annotation is something that you can provide to JUnit in order to tell it to make the test instance creation behave differently, all right? So you can stick a test instance annotation on top of your test here at test instance, and this is from Jupiter API test instance, and this takes in a value which is an enum. So we have test instance dot lifecycle dot, and here are the two options you have. You have per class and per method. Per method is the default. If I were to put this is the same as not putting this annotation at all, right? By default, the test instance gets created for each method. However, if I were to change this to per class, then there is only going to be one instance of mathUtils created no matter how many methods you have in this thing. So if you were to do this, you can technically have one method put something into the member variable here and another method read from it. But remember though, even if you were to do this, there's no guarantee that the method that puts the value is going to run before the method that reads from the value. There is always a chance that the method that reads the value runs first. So you still don't have that guarantee, and you still don't want to do that. It's still a bad practice. But if you want to have some kind of a control over how many times that method gets executed, how many times the class instance itself gets created, you can do this and say, hey, JUnit, create this just once, and this will work just once, all right? I think, but I'm not sure, I think if you were to do per class, JUnit is going to say, hey, if I'm just creating one instance, I might as well run the before all on the instance itself. So I think in this case, if you have per class, you do not need static. So let's find out together if I'm right. I'm going to run this. Yep, it works fine. So if an instance is being created just once for the whole class, JUnit says, it's okay, I can run this after the class is initialized because there's only going to be one instance. So what it's going to do in this case is when there is a per class, JUnit is going to create an instance of the class, run the before all, and then it is going to run the before each on that same instance, but before each method. Is it making sense? So you essentially have the same lifecycle hooks running in the same order, but on that same instance, rather than having to create new instances every time. So this is one way you can you can change the behavior of JUnit to say create just one instance.